Okay, so manually updating the state is a nice way to do it when you need to take action. So if you're upgrading firmware in a room or something like that, where a human being is actually going to take action and do something, then coming here and changing the state yourself is a great way to do it. But many times you're going to want to automate that. And we could do that here under the automation tab. And we could change those states based on anything. So I've got a few set up here, and let's just take a look at this. So to add a new automation, you would just type in the name of the automation and click Add Automation. We'll click on the pencil to edit it. And then what I'm doing here is, here I have a list of all of the Catch Connect client gateways. And if I click on one of them, well, then I see I have an online and an offline state. So we could use those to trigger our automation, right? Or you could select one of the services running on that client, and you could use the online offline state for that, or the commands for it. So this is the little digital signage player that's on there. So whenever that piece of content is shown, we could do different actions. We're going to stick with the online event for this Catch Connect client gateway. And I'll just delete this action here so you could get an idea of what it's like. And the action is, I'll just scroll all the way down. Down here, I have my status page updates. So we'll take the page that we just created, and you see we have the 3 different rooms here. So let's just take room 1, and when this comes online, then we'll make the room operational. And this could be the result of anything, an online or offline event, a command or a response from a device. And those commands and responses from devices can actually come from a device, or it can come from another control processor where you're actually running automated tests. So you could run an automated test and then use the result from that test to update the status of your AV status page. Okay, and I've got another one here for test offline, and we see that when this gateway goes offline, when this Catch Connect gateway goes offline, then we're going to, let's drag in the new action here. And here we have my company, room 1, and we'll change that to down. Okay, and that's about it. So I click save to save that. So to give this thing a test, I'll go back to my status pages and set them all to a known state. So we'll set them all to down for maintenance. And then we could go over and look at the page. And what I'll do now is actually start the Catch Connect client gateway software on my laptop. So I'll start the Catch Connect client app. And then we should see my digital signage content, which in this case is something to keep me in a good mood, some happy minions. And because that gateway started, we'll see that room 1 is now operational. So I could quit that gateway as well, and I'll just quit that, and we should see that that also reflects the online and offline status of the gateway. And that's just one application, is monitoring online, offline status of a device. You could react to any commands or response from any device on your network. And it's a nice way to get a good overview of what's actually happening with your systems.